We are back at it with some more MX bikes, and we are trying out the YZ250F. Doc just made a setup for it, and he was flying in today's race on the brand new Paula for the aerial motocross season. And I gotta try it out for myself, man. Here we go. Start not looking pretty. Okay. Okay. That guy definitely swerved. That's all right. Here we go. Oh, we got a decent start. K-Dog to my right here. He's fast as heck, man. He is super, super fast. We're gonna just kind of focus up, but kind of just go full race mode here. We got a 7-minute plus 1 lap race. And this track is very tricky, dude. A lot of the lines come together. So it's very, very, very tricky to hit all the lines correctly so you don't mess up and you don't run into each other. It's a lot of options too, though, like Stone and Hell Machine. Oh my gosh, Pelster! Shout out to the boy, though. Shout out to the boy. The CV actually commented, and we might do a video, like a 1v1 versus one of the top free riders in the game, which is Pelster, on his Pelster playground. We made a couple TikToks, a couple shorts on that, so I don't want to run into K-Dog here. Oh god. You can actually quad. You can actually not quad. You can actually jump onto this table. I actually saw K-Dog do it on a 250 and a 450. I don't know how consistent it's gonna be, though. You know what I mean? But you can definitely do it. There's also a kind of a cheater line to start a hot lap, and if you go from that table that we just hit full speed to the table before the finish line, you can jump onto the finish line and it just gives you a speed boost. I was able to get it on 250. It's probably way easier on the 450. But yeah, we just wrapped up. We're actually going to be doing the EU motocross season instead of NA. I've been mentioning this to my boys, but it's just time zones, man. I honestly hate ending at 8:30 at night because I got a lot of stuff going on in my house. So we're going to be doing the EU. It gets done during the day. It's going to be tricky with work, though, a couple times. But hold up. We got to focus back up. And we got to get back after K-Dog here. I got to admit, I was kind of skeptical of this setup by Doc. I haven't been always a fan favorite of the setups that he creates. Shouts to the boy, though. All of you guys know I love Doc. But I haven't been a fan favorite of his setups. But, man, I got on this and I was ripping. I don't know my lap times. Let's be real. They're probably not that fast right now. But I feel comfortable, you know, I feel like I can push and not go over the top. I was on the Husky for the aerial race, and I'll probably still use the Husky, but my first moto setup was dog water, man. Absolute dog water. I had to switch it up for Moto 2, and we felt way more comfortable in Moto 2, but bad starts, not ideal in this game. Oh, K-Dog. Can't do that, K-Dog. I just pulled the Doc, you know. He's got a TikTok series going on. What's the pressuring the leader? That's right, pressuring the leader. I didn't really pressure him. He just made a mistake. You know what I mean? I wasn't even close to him. But yeah, you can. I'm not going to take this line, but you can jump all the way to this table. It's actually pretty fast. I crashed here multiple times during the race too. If you guys want to see those again, if you guys want to see the full motos, let me know in the comments. But I think I'm just going to be posting videos like this instead of the full races, just short little racing, talking over it, giving you guys my thoughts and opinions, but also giving you guys some good race footage, you know, because somehow we're in the lead. And yeah, it's all because of Doc. It's all because of Doc. It's his setup. I should get his graphics kit because let's be real, I'm flying, you know. Well, he was way faster than me, let's be real. I think he ran a 203 in quali. I ran a 205.9 and barely made it in. I got to work on that. I got to work on the sprint speed. Definitely just missed that. I got to work on the sprint speed. Once I can get the sprint speed down, I feel like we'll be fine. I feel we could be top 10 in EU. We just got to get the sprint speed down and not be overcautious, not get nervous. You know, nervous. I don't know why I get nervous in these, but because I could just do this race and not feel nervous at all. But then I do a race like the EU and I get super, super nervous. But I don't know. Just got to find their flow. But I really like ending the day off during the day instead of 8:30 at night. Now I can record this, talk to you guys, talk about it, and kind of just vibe, go make some clips for TikTok, and maybe go do some iRacing stuff, because I got to make a video for iRacing, so gotta get my iRating up, you know what I mean? And we got to stay in front of K-Dog here. This section right here, Doc was going inside. I don't know how he was getting it consistently. I was able to get it a few times, but I was super slow with it. I felt outside was just more comfortable for me. So that's kind of the line I took basically all race, besides if like there was someone next to me, you know, then you kind of just had to go where they weren't, you know. But a lot of these lines just like lead back into each other, which is very scary for racing, man. Very, very scary for racing. K-Dog, you can kind of see when I looked back, K-Dog tried to go for on top of the table. I think he got it, yeah. Or he cased it at least. I gotta give it to Stone though, and Hell Machine and JV, bro. The visuals on this track are awesome. I was kind of skeptical at first, based off of just like riding it for a first, like, when I was testing it before the qualifying and stuff and the racing. I thought it was gonna be kind of bad, but they actually made a really good track. I'm not gonna lie, it's very, very rough. It's very technical. You gotta be on your game. You can't make too many mistakes. The ruts definitely like lead back into each other, but I don't feel like they're bad. I feel like they're actually pretty good ruts, you know. And the E-Road didn't really play a factor either, which I thought was really good. No Minecrafty E-Road. We did have the server resets, so that didn't really help us. But overall, I gotta give it to them. They killed it on this track. And it's like very, very close to the real life track. You know, very, very close. I'm pretty sure that's why, like, obviously we waited a week for the track to be out so we can copy it. And they got most of it, I would say, down all the way down to like specific ruts everybody was taking. Like, it's kind of crazy how accurate, very, very accurate the track is. It's obviously scaled for MX bikes, right? Obviously scaled for MX bikes, but they did a really good job. I got to admit, they got a really, really good job. So I got to give them praise. I've been saying this too, that I haven't really done it myself, but when Stone made the outdoor tracks a couple years ago, I feel like these bikes would actually be pretty decent on those tracks. Obviously the scaling's a little bit worse because it's a little bit smaller, because of those bikes before didn't have as much power as these. But I personally feel like if we hopped on those tracks, it'd be a good practice track to practice for these series. You know what I mean? Especially with like Hangtown coming up. Oh my god! Rip, rip, rip. K-Dog, I didn't expect you. I did not. I knew you were doing that line, my guy, but I didn't expect you to land on me, my guy. Shout out to the boy. Thank you for waiting up. I mean, you didn't have to wait up, but that's the boy right there. He's probably going to watch this video and comment on that and say, oh my god, I'm so sorry about that, but you're all good, man. It's, let's have a really nice little battle for the end of the video, you know? I got to give Doc his props too. Like, we've been vibing on this bike, and yeah, I actually like it a lot. I'm not gonna cap. I gotta do some more testing on it. Maybe see if I can find my favorite thing about it, like setting wise, like setup wise, I should say. I definitely will say, going from the Husky to these bikes that don't have quick shift, I forget to shift a lot because I just automatically shift on the Husky. Like right now I just shifted, but I can't shift. I gotta pull in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I miss on the Husky compared to these bikes. My friend Briggs was telling me that every bike should have quick shift, which I kind of agree, but I get it. They're kind of making it realistic. Oh god, that kind of. Hey, that a 207 in a pub race, I'll take that. You know, it's not the greatest. Shout out to Steiner. He qualified with like a 2 flat, bro. That guy was on one today. He was on one. Okay, gotta just stay in front of K-Dog, and we can't make the same mistake twice that he did. You know, he landed on top of me, so we can't make that same mistake. Oh god, I'm definitely jumping across. We're going outside, or going inside, excuse me. Yeah, Doc did this so clean. I just can't do it. You definitely stay lower though. Like, definitely got back on the gas way quicker than he did. But the outside, you just carry way more momentum. Hopefully he goes for that big line. and chalks it, and or he just made him, or he just messes up right there. You know what I'm saying? Little heel clicker. You see how the lines come together though? Like it's very, very tough. Oh, he's not going for it. Oh, he went for it. That's, yeah, bro. Like that's so fucking sketchy, man. It is so sketchy. I tried it once in practice and I couldn't do it. I was like, yeah, that line is so sketch. If you can get that consistently for like a hot lap though, like that would be fire. Like you'd probably save a lot of time, honestly. Oh God. I am so sorry. No touchy, dude. No, 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 no. Hey, I don't know how we won that. I know he waited up for us, but honestly, he could have passed us a long time. Hey, this track is prone to make mistakes too. Like if you make a mistake, like you can see what happened, man. But nah, shout out to the boy K-Dog. That was a lot of fun. Definitely check out Doc's setup. I'll have the link and everything for his video in the description below for you guys to check out. But it's very good. You guys definitely got to try this one out. But thank you guys so much for the love on the recent videos. If you haven't already, go check out the video from yesterday and the day before. Those are really, really good videos. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for the love. And I'm out. Peace.